Ahoy there, I'm your host Scott Stark, and let me extend my hand and welcome you on the adventure of a lifetime through Season 4 of Hall of Games. Hi, I'm your host Scott Stark, and welcome to another marvelous episode of Hall of Games. With me today is my guest Julian Morales.
Co-host Julian Morales.
Guest Julian Morales. Guest Julian Morales. Guest Julian Morales. And before we go on to anything else, I have some big news I need to get out there. Gamescape is officially cancelled. We'll never see another episode of Gamescape again.
Why?
It's complete, Gamescape is completely terminated.
No, why? I just started. My career's just taking off.
Okay, so I
got amazing feedback on it.
Look, I'm sure we've all seen the J. Morales Gamescape episode by now.
Yeah,
and I personally liked it.
So did everybody else.
I personally liked it, but I got hundreds, if not thousands, of handwritten letters from the fans telling me how much they hated it, and
like
telling
who?
me telling me that they would telling me that they would never watch.
Would they send it through FedEx or UPS? Because if they sent it through FedEx, you can't trust them.
Telling me, okay, so they were telling me that they would never watch another episode of Gamescape again.
Or AOL, can't trust them.
So if they're never gonna watch another episode of Gamescape again,
I bet it was your girlfriend.
No, okay. First of all, she's not officially my girlfriend. We're getting okay. That's besides the point. There's no point in making more Gamescape episodes if they're never gonna be watched again. So Gamescape is completely terminated. And see what happened is, even though I personally enjoyed it, but I believe it was rated. I believe it was rated the worst episode of any web series that's ever existed in the history of mankind, all the way down there. So I didn't think it was that bad. I thought you could have done worse, but everybody hated it, and it's dug Gamescape so far into the ground that there's no bringing it back up. If any of the true fans want to see the core values that the original Gamescape brought them, the core lessons that it taught them, then I suggest they rewatch Season 1. But besides that,
it was heading.
Gamescape is terminated. Gamescape is entirely terminated.
It was at its peak with me.
Alright, it's over. So we'll talk about this later. First game today is Titanfall 2. In this one, you become one. Now, obviously, this is the sequel to the first one, and I believe in this one, the robots are twice as big, and that's a little bit of an innuendo to the title, Titanfall 2, twice. I believe the guns and the boots are also twice as big in this one, and it also has PS4 remote play, which is very interesting. So for that alone, I give it 5 out of 5 bags of Doritos. Julian?
Yeah, Titanfall 2. I had a lot of fun with this game. Yeah, it was great. It continues the storyline from Titanfall 1. And it did an amazing job with that, because not only did it continue the story, but it also covered origin points from Titanfall 1 that weren't really covered too well in the first game. It did a great job. It was kind of like, a lot of people say Advanced Warfare did it first, but Advanced Warfare was kind of like a beta, like that was sold to the public. It wasn't great. Black Ops 3 did it better. It's a lot like Black Ops 3 in a sense. So it's like a Black Ops 3 2.0. I'd give it 5 out of 5 bags of Doritos. I put a lot of hours into it. It was pretty good. There's a lot of new items and stuff in it too, you know, like there's swords for your robots. But yeah, 5 out of 5 bags of Doritos.
Alright. It's disgusting. So before we move on to our next game, before we move on to our next game, I just want to take this time to talk about Trump. So Trump is, there's been a lot of talk about Trump recently after he's won and everything, and a lot of topics have had controversy around it. I just want to say that Trump's been doing an amazing job, and we've got no choice, folks. We got to go with the Trump ban. He's been draining the swamp.
You can't do this on the show.
And we've got no choice. We've got to dump the coal in the rivers.
You can't.
So as you all know, for the past 8 years under Obama, there's been nowhere to put the coal. There's been nowhere to put the coal. The coal's all stacked up. There's nowhere for it to go. So the coal workers had nowhere to put the coal. Now thanks to Trump, can dump it in the river. It's gone for good. Nothing to deal with. So we've got no choice, folks. We've got to dump the coal. We've got to dump the coal in the river, and we've got to keep the Muslims.
This is unbelievable.
Saudi Arabia and Somalia.
Okay, you're too far.
So we're done. Okay, so yeah. See, this is the problem. It's because of people like you, liberal snowflakes. You've got no backbone. You got to do something. You got to stand up for yourself. Huh? Stand up for yourself. You got to do something, snowflake. All these liberal snowflakes. They're what's wrong with this country. So we're gonna move on to our second game. Our second game is Deus Ex: Mankind Divided. It's the Day 1 edition, and it says you can't kill progress. That's very true, especially in today's society thanks to Trump. So in 2029, mechanically augmented humans have been deemed outcasts, and they've been segregated from the rest of society. The thing about this game is that I don't like the political agenda. It has, obviously, the developers are liberal snowflakes.
And I know the developer personally. He's a good person.
You don't know the developer?
Yeah, I do.
Please tell me the name of the producers and developers of this game.
Deus Montreal is a developer, and yeah, he's a developer. He's the main developer.
Alright.
You know.
Yeah, I didn't like the political message that the producers are trying to throw. This is a very anti-Trump game, and for that I have to give it 1 out of 5 bags of Doritos.
Producers are nice people too.
Julian? Well, before we go on,
you know,
can you tell me enough of the producers? Can you tell me the name of the main character of the game?
I don't like you. Yeah, I talk to my friends. The name of the main character?
Yeah, I'd like the name of the main character of the game.
That's easy. They changed his name from to Bobby Jensen.
Yeah, his name's Adam Jensen. Did you not play the game?
No, I did. They must have changed it from the exclusive developer version they sent me. I was talking to Eidos, and he told me that he was changing Adam's name to Bobby to show he's a new person. He's changed, new lifestyle.
This is only the version you played? Is that what you're telling me?
I played an exclusive version that you'll never see.
Alright, now what's your review?
I liked it. I had a lot of fun with it. I love playing. I love the super speed and everything. I give it 5 out of 5 bags of Doritos.
Things with my the girl I've been seeing have been going really well. I think we're gonna have her on the show soon.
Please no.
We will absolutely have her on the show.
Why?
Things are going great. I think
she doesn't know anything about this show.
I think she'll provide great insight.
You told her something about me, now she hates me. It's not even true.
She has a very unbiased view on you based on your actions. Your actions show who you are, not your words.
I never met her.
Trump said that.
She sent me.
Now we're gonna move on to the end of the show. That's it. It's over. So we'll see you guys next episode. No Gamescape. It's canceled. But we'll see you guys next episode.
It'll be back. It'll be back.
We'll be back. I have the final say. I'm the producer and director of Gamescape. Enough. See you guys next episode of Hollow Games. Light.